I have three people to introduce, so I'll briefly do all three. Mr. Chair, Mr. Ranking Member, it's an honor to introduce Jerry Edwards Jr. to the committee today and to recommend him for a seat on the Western District of Louisiana. I also welcome his mother, Ramona Williams, his stepfather, Collister Williams, who are joining him. Mr. Edwards is an accomplished lawyer, a Louisiana native, and currently serves as the first assistant U.S. attorney for Louisiana's Western District. He spent the majority of his career as an accomplished civil litigator and as an associate and partner with Blanchard, Walker, O'Quinn, and Roberts, leaving to join the U.S. Attorney's Office Civil Division in 2019. Mr. Edwards told me that since he was invested in serving his community in his spare time, he might as well do it full time. In his role as First Assistant U.S. State Attorney, he has expanded the scope of his work to overseeing some of the most serious federal criminal matters in addition to civil and administrative cases. In total, Mr. Edwards' practice has been 95% litigation, mostly in the Western District of Louisiana. Mr. Edwards' commitment to his community and bar is a personal credit to the character required to be a successful judge. He's been a member of the Louisiana Committee on Bar Admissions since 2019, serving on his Character and Fitness panel. In addition, Mr. Edwards is the chairman of the board of the Community Foundation of North Louisiana, a philanthropic community development organization. He remains involved in various leadership roles with Volunteers of America, serving adults with mental illness, low-income families, orphans, veterans, the homeless, and more. Suffice it to say that Mr. Edwards has one of the most profound and thoughtful community service backgrounds that we've seen in a judicial nominee. I look forward to his approval by this panel and the entire Senate. Thank you, Mr. Chair and Ranking Member. With that, I yield. Next, I'd like to go to Mr. Brandon Long. And keep in mind, Mr. Chairman, I got three today. So when I say I yield, I mean I yield on that one, not on all three.
Understood.
It's also a privilege to introduce New Orleans native Brandon Long to the committee today to be a judge on the Eastern District of Louisiana. He's here with his wife of 11 years, Elizabeth, his two sons, ages 9 and 7, his mother, Bobby, sister, Gina, and in-laws, Sam, Nancy, and Alex. Mr. Long's career is a model of what a good federal judge should have as a career. Mr. Long practiced at King and Spalding's D.C. office for 5 years in their special matters and government investigations practice. He has a stellar academic and professional background, and with that, he could have stayed in a more lucrative attorney position. Instead, he chose public service, choosing to work to make things better as a public service in his hometown of New Orleans. As a federal prosecutor, he has tried a noteworthy 32 criminal cases to verdict. He also currently serves as a member of the Financial Crimes Unit and served 3 years as an opioid coordinator in the Eastern District. His hometown community recognized him when the New Orleans Metropolitan Crime Commission awarded Mr. Long their Excellence in Law Enforcement Award. He continues to serve the community as a board member for Boys Hope, Girls Hope of New Orleans, an organization that helps academically motivated middle and high school students rise above disadvantaged backgrounds. The organization runs 2 group homes for children and provides academic scholarships and tutoring. Mr. Long also serves as a high school mock trial coach. Considering his experience, commitment to the community, and knowledge of the law, Mr. Long has a lifetime of demonstrating the values and traits that qualify him to be an exceptional federal judge. I look forward to seeing him confirmed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member. With that, I go to my third. It's an honor to introduce Philip Haji, which Senator Brown also introduced, but I have a personal connection to Philip. I recommend him for an appointment to the U.S. Court of Federal Claims. He's an accomplished Navy attorney who will be an excellent federal judge. I also welcome his family here to support him, his father Sergei, his mother Yana, his brothers Alexios and Andreas, and his wife Katie. As you might guess, Mr. Haji's roots are in Greece. He received his BA from Hamilton College, where he is president of his class. He received his JD from Case Western Reserve, where he served as editor-in-chief of the Journal of International Law. He received his LLM in government procurement law from George Washington University, where his thesis won a public contract law writing award from the American Bar Association. For over a decade, he held several positions with the Naval Office of the General Counsel, his practice focusing on government contract law matters, a large category of cases on the Court of Federal Claims docket. Mr. Haji has worked on a variety of litigation, including government contract claims, bid protest, and False Claims Act litigation. He also worked on contract awards and performance issues in support of the warfighter. Notably, he successfully litigated a bid protest of the Navy's $7 billion Next Generation Global IT Network Services contract. He supervised a team of attorneys responsible for supporting the suspending and debarring official of the Navy who bans non-responsible contractors from doing business with the government. His work has been recognized by the General Counsel of the Navy through the Navy Superior Civilian Service Award in 2021 and the Navy Meritorious Civilian Service Award in 2020. I will note that Mr. Haji would be the only judge on the court to have served as an attorney at the Department of Defense and the only judge with an LLM degree in government procurement law. He's recommended for the position on a bipartisan basis by his home state senators, Senator Brown and former Senator Portman. I'm confident that his experience, temperament, and judgment will make him an excellent judge. I look forward to his approval. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I truly yield. Thank you.